spiritual interaction, and he
Spiritual.
was
So, where Charlie from?
he's on the East
He's on the
Coast.
East Coast. You and all these East Coast friends.
Apparently, it's because California men are scared of me. To
Yeah.
be real with you, it's more because California men are very scared of me, and more like East Coast,
Mm-hmm.
Southern people understand who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's gravitating to me. Like, I won't move to the East Coast though.
Oh, where
Like,
is it?
and he's a
East
pastor
Coast.
too. He's a pastor.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
He's a
I just he's
he's a
a pastor.
PK.
Yeah. But see
You know
me,
what a
I'm a real
PK
one.
is?
So I love my Lord. Don't get me wrong, but
Okay.
I'm me. So I'm doing this podcast because I'm a little different.
Chris, hello from Florida, Charlie. Oh, what part? What part of Florida, Charlie? What part?
Oh, wait. I'm surprised he even tagged into this. Like, thank you, Charlie. Like, I wasn't prepared for that.
Mhm.
Okay. We're still waiting for his audio to work.
I think
Okay, so
it's
how
working.
he chose.
I think it's working.
Okay, is it working now?
Looks like it. Picture and picture layout. Uh, okay. Okay. It is working. It is working.
All right, praise the Lord. Let's go.
Yes. All right. Let me get my other headphones on here. All right.
You ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. All right. How I'm
Ready?
sounding, people? How I'm sounding? You can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me loud and clear?
Can you hear my can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear
Mm-hmm.
me?
All right, now. So, first, I want to say, Miss Malisa, thank you for joining me. Um, this is going to be an exciting interview, you know, especially, especially, I don't know you like that. A lot
You
of other people
don't.
I
You
know,
really don't.
yeah. I mean, a lot of other people, I don't know. So this is the first. I mean, all the other people I know personally. You was the first person I don't know. So thank you for
But
reaching out.
I have followed you for years.
Yeah, you you cyber
Mhm.
stalking me.
Not cyber stalking you, just more like wanting to see a man of peace. And that's what you were doing. And
Uh,
the vibes you gave off for the last year, I don't see a problem with me being on your
oh,
podcast.
so you
Now I'm
was
gonna
I
say,
so you was I spying with your little eye.
yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
also feel like this is a good place to be us, right? So let's go.
Yeah, it's a safe
Come on.
space. It's a safe space.
Let's
All right,
go.
awesome. So let's start off by saying everybody, this is the Blerdy Dating Game. If you're not familiar with Blerdy, um, Blerdy means bringing love, equality, respect, and diversity to your love life. And that's what I'm doing over here. I bring people on the show to, help people find love. It's usually people end up tending to join dating apps or go to somebody's wedding and try to holler at the best man or some of the groomsmen. But why not? Let's take it on the net and go on live and let's put ourselves out there. And that's what we're doing here. But also, upon that, I also designed a dating game. I realize a lot of people struggle with having mature, adult, grown conversations. They stick it surface level. Let's get beyond surface level. Surface level. we're gonna do this in stages, you know. So I designed 3 games. The first game is Blerdy and Wide. Second game is Proceed with Caution. And the third game is Red Flag Indicator. And I call this the PG, the PG-13, and the rated R to dating. That's right, rated R. So, so you use these games. There's 70 questions in each game, each deck, and you take these games on dates with the person that you're possibly interested in. And you pull out the question and you ask the questions and build up, you know, some rapport. And I realize a lot of people don't know what to ask, or they allow the conversation gets dead, or they stare into a abyss or at the TV or whatever, and then something pops up in their head 20 minutes later, and you can continue on with the conversation for however long that lasts. But I designed something where you could go above and beyond that, you know.
And see,
And
I have a little bit of ADHD, so that was one of the reasons. I'm sorry to cut you off,
oh,
but
you
that
have
was one of the reasons why I wanted to be on your show, because I have a little bit of ADHD when it comes to things. You know, we
oh you
overthink shit.
oh
It
you
is what it is, especially as
okay.
women. Uh, so I wanted to be on your show to give a better depth of authenticity
Uh-huh.
of who I am as a person.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. So Dad Kim said, you know, what's your name, where you from, etc. How old are you? You know.
Hi, babies. So I'm originally from Utah, California based. I am 38. I am a divorced single mama now, but my babies are. I have a 14-year-old, 18-year-old, and a 22-year-old.
Mm,
So I'm dealing with this new life of learning who I am after being married, after doing those things. And this is the new authentic.
the new
I
authentic you. Okay.
So that's what this is.
That's what it
Um,
is. So you're 38. How
mhm.
many kids? How many kids?
3,
Three. How
22,
old?
22, 18, and 14.
Okay, so you're almost an empty nester.
Yeah. Um, and I was married I was in a relationship by the time I was 18 and
Mm-hmm.
married into that relationship. Didn't leave the relationship till I was 31.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have a very interesting background when it comes to God. Um,
Mm,
so I'm learning how to be authentically myself without having the extra struggles of what I used to be.
mm,
And I'm accepting those things. I've done therapy to get myself better. I have worked out, I had to do surgery because I had a torn meniscus, and done the work to be where I am now. And I'm beautifully authentic, and I'm enjoying it. This is me stepping out of my uncomfortability
mm.
because I don't like being like that. I may be a beautiful woman, but not every beautiful woman wants to be seen. You know, sometimes we just try to be in the cut with our man, let the man be the person and be in the cut. I'm one of those. That's usually how I am.
Usually how
Um,
you are. Yeah.
yeah, because sometimes it takes a good woman to just kind of get up. You know, you have to be out there. You know, be nice, be kind, be those things, be beautiful, be all those things. But it takes a very strong man to be around that, you know, because once I do it and I have to do it, I'll ask permission. I'll ask how are my clothes, how's this, and then once I do it, once I step into it, you know, you're giving me permission to do that. And if you don't, then I'm going to be shell shocked. But if I'm doing it, I'm going to be very still shell shocked. But if I'm with a man that does that and brings the best out of me, then I'll come out and I'll just be me.
Okay.
So that's a little.
Okay. So so you used to be married.
Mhm. I was
How
married
long?
for, so we were together 14 years. I was married 9 years.
So why y'all break up?
Why? No disrespect to him. That's just my honesty. Um, he was abusing my kids. He couldn't be a father. And because of how I was as a wife, I wasn't, I guess, giving him the energy to be a good father. And so he ended up thinking that anger was the best policy for our children.
Oh.
And I almost damn near lost my middle baby, my best friend, my little best friend. I damn near almost because of it. I have now learned that it's because I wasn't the best wife I should have been. I could have listened to him better. I could have been there more for him. I could have listened with my listening ears, but because I have learned when you're broken and you're with another broken person, all you're going to do is make broken people. And once my daughter damn near almost took her life, I decided that I wasn't going to be that broke person anymore, nor was I going to stay in a broke marriage. I wasn't going to do it. That's what I'm at.
That's sweet. Yeah. All right.
Like me saying that, trust me, babies, it's all good. I've done the work. We're good. I'm just being honest. You asked the question.
All right, cool. So let's get into it. So, yeah, first question.
What's up?
What is the relationship goal going forward?
I want to be married. I enjoyed being married. I was married to the wrong one. I was young and dumb and stupid. But I have learned that I enjoy being submissive. I enjoy being submissive to the right person, and that I enjoy being married. It's not for, like, a lot of these people think it's for, cap or whatever they think now. For me, it's just I want to be with my person that I'm married to. My ex-husband, I never took his last name. This man that I marry in this new season, I'm gonna take his last name.
Wait, so do your kids have his last name or your last name?
They took his last name,
So
but I never took his last name.
Why wouldn't you take his last name?
I never really trusted him as a man.
Okay, wait. So you say you was a Mormon, right?
I went against Mormon religion with that. Yeah, I did.
So do they force you out to get? Do they pick your husband, or because I'm pretty sure they kind of pressure you to?
They try to. They try to. They don't pick your husband, but they try to influence you. My mother did try to influence me. She was very upset on who I had children by. It was a black man, like very as dark as you, black man. And for years, I went through the racism and everything. And they tried to steer me away from that, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm going.
Hold on. I need to take a sip. Are you drinking? Yes, you drinking. You drinking Malibu, right? I'm drinking too. I'm drinking tequila.
Get it.
Shouts out to the black men out there.
I love y'all too. I really do.
All right. Yeah.
All colors, by the way.
All right. So, have you ever been with a white man?
Yes, my first daughter was with a white man. I lost my virginity to him.
And once you went black, you never went back.
No, I lost my virginity to the white boy and saw that my ethnicity wasn't white. He just wanted to, sorry, excuse my French, if a mixed girl, make a baby with a mixed girl. I later learned that with his other baby mama. That was his key thing to do. And I was always going to be ghosted, but it saved my life. My baby may be white as heck, like she's a white baby, but he saved my life. She really did. And I met my ex-husband after, and she was maybe a year and a half old. And I was going to stay in that relationship for years and years to come, but he didn't know how to be a father. So it was the dilemma. A lot of people don't understand when you come into a relationship hurt, you're going to try to hurt people without realizing you're hurting people.
All right. So that given said, the next question, What are some of your deal breakers and situations you stay clear of in the relationship?
I think my biggest deal breakers is you're not divorced, like still in a relationship or situationship. Um, that's a deal breaker for me because that means you don't understand who you are as a person. You don't understand what it means to be by yourself. Another deal breaker is someone who wants children because I can't have children. Like I had 3 kids, got fixed. I can't have any children anymore. So,
So shoot up the club. Great.
well, I was married at the time. So, I thought that was the last. I thought that was my last of my heritage,
Mm-hmm.
giving birth.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think I was going to be in this predicament, but I am. Kind of glad I
Well,
am with all of the extra things that are going on in the world. I'm kind of glad I'm doing it.
uh,
But at the same time, I'm glad that I did all of my children shit with my kids at a very young age. I'm 38 now. I want to live my best life.
okay.
My deal breaker is someone who wants to have more children
Okay.
because I'd rather be a mother of someone else's children or be a mother figure to someone else's
Wait.
children than
So
trying
what
to
if
have
you
more
get?
children.
Would you take the option of getting with him, potentially marry him or whatever, and he be like, all right, since you can't have kids, can I have kids with somebody else? But I'm still gonna be in a relationship with you. Would that be an option?
So for me, it would be an option, but you can't have sex with them. It's more so like you put the sperm in them. They try to take my eggs if they can. If they can't, then we can take the eggs from her.
Oh, so
And
wait, so you could donate your eggs and everything and put it in that
I
woman's.
don't know if I can. That's the thing. I don't know if I can. But if I can't, then I will take some other woman's that's close to my demeanor, have them imprinted in me, and have him do what he do with me, and
Okay.
we make babies that way. I'm
So
okay with
wait,
that.
so wait. So you say you got fixed. So did your tubes get tied?
Tubes are tied, burnt, and snit.
You can undo tubes tied. You can untie them.
They were burnt. No, they were burnt,
You can't,
snit, and tied. They were all
but you
three.
but you willing to have another kid.
If I had to, if it was with the right person, yeah, like dead ass. Because
So
my
then,
3 kids,
wait. So then it's not a deal breaker if he wants more kids. It's like, come on.
it's not necessarily a deal breaker. They just have to be set financially to be able to handle what that could
So
be.
describe set financially.
Um, I think set financially for me is more like they have a somewhat career. It may not be the perfect career, but they're in a career. They are they know their dreams and aspirations and they're already doing those things. And they already have money saved up, money for this. Because as for me, like for me as a woman that is dating, I still have to try to save to be able to have dates with guys or dates with people because I'm one of those who do 50-50. That's just me. I want a man that thinks ahead because you're a man. Like men are built different. So because of a man being built different, that means you guys got to think 20 years ahead.
But wait. How much is set financially? Because you can have a career and still only make $60,000 a year. Like,
Ooh, like, okay. I mean, as a man, if you don't have any kids, like you don't have any kids, and you're in that 60,000 mark, I would think that you should have $10,000 saved. And
10.
that's in California. That's hard. That's a hard thing. But as long as you don't have kids and you're working your money right, you could.
So you
Now
live in
I'm a
Ca- so
woman.
you live in so you live in California.
Mm-hmm.
What part?
Close to Southern California.
SoCal.
Mm-hmm.
ten
I'm
thousand
more in
dollars
the
saved.
desert though.
Okay.
I'm more in the
Uh,
desert.
all right. So it's cheap as fuck out there. Cool.
Actually, it's not. Actually, it's not. people think it is. It's not.
So
We pay much if you were in the city. Just maybe like $700 less.
So how much is a 2-bedroom apartment?
$2,200 on a good day. On a good day, that's a good day. And that's still stretching shit. That's still stretching shit. If you have kids like I do, I have preteens, a 14-year-old and an 18-year-old. They eat, so that means that you still got to, baby.
So boundaries. So boundaries is he got to have some type of career. He don't want more kids or want any kids.
You can still want kids, but know that that's still going to be it's like a woman who can't produce, right?
I mean,
not
this is deal breakers. I'm sorry.
Anything. Yeah, not fixed, not anything. And they have to still go through the shots and the hormones and all that. That's a lot of money. Like, that's a lot of money. What they would have to think with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that. Like, I love kids. I really do. Mm-hmm. And I would love to have kids with a man that really loves and appreciates me doing what I'm doing. I never
but all right. So all right. So describe your ideal man. Ethnicity, age range, height. You know what I mean? Like, what type of man you normally attracted to?
I am normally attracted to a man with wisdom. It doesn't matter what age they are. It doesn't matter what height they are. It doesn't even matter really what weight they are.
So you'll date someone that's 5'2", so he can be 5'2".
I actually dated a man that was 5'2". Okay. I actually did it.
How tall are you?
6'2", and a good day. Okay. Heels, I'm 6'5".
Can we get a Blerdy cam? Can you set the camera up and give us a 360? You 6'2", you're a tall glass of water.
Yeah, a tall glass of water. Okay, so I will put my first time doing this freaking thing. I have never really understood what this little podcast thing that you hold up to yourself kind of thing. I never understood it, so we'll do it live. Y'all, this is weird for me, but I'm gonna do it. Yes, we're doing that, right? Okay, so we're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna put this right here. I hope I'm doing this right. Do not judge my face, because I'm like, dang, I'm so old because I'm trying to figure this shit out right now. Jesus, Lord Jesus, can you just get on the goddamn? Sorry, I apologize, y'all. Like, don't mind my face. Okay, so we're gonna do this, right? Come on, boo. Look. Okay. You know what? We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Okay. Old-fashioned way is, hello, sir. Yeah. Without this gosh darn podcast thing they have, we're not gonna do it that way. We ain't doing that way. Okay. I'm popping it to a TV and showing y'all. Ready? Y'all ready?
We ready.
All right.
We ready.
Wait. I'll put it up here, because then you guys can see me next to a door. Ready? Door.
Okay.
Me.
Okay. All right. Wow. You are tall. All right. 360. You can't get no 360.
Yeah.
360. Cause they want to see. You got all right. No stomach. Okay. Okay. All right. There you go.
All right, sir.
All right. So
I'm gonna need a sip for that one. I'm gonna need a sip because that was vulnerable as shit for me. You're welcome.
Tell them they need some likes in the chat, some likes and some stars or whatever.
Please, because I feel really like cheesy as shit doing that shit.
I mean, somebody might have a body type. These 5'2" men, they love tall women.
And so for
love tall women.
Me, I don't judge the height, I judge the heart.
Okay.
So you can't judge. One thing I learned as a tall woman, I tried to date men taller than me. And the funny thing is, they were all assholes. Every single California man that was taller than me were straight assholes like a mother. No humbleness, no God, no nothing. I've learned people that are shorter than me respect me more and love certain things about me that I may second judge myself for. You know? So for me, I'm just like, you know what? I don't care the height. I really care about the heart, the love of God, the love of yourself, the love of me, the love of what you are, how it is, what you want. That's what I look for. Go ahead with your question, baby. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, listen, anybody that's watching, you got questions, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'll definitely read it out to her if you have any questions. If not, we're going to keep it moving. All right. All right. So, next question. In a relationship, do you believe in clearly defined roles, or do you prefer more a flexible and balanced approach?
The funny thing is, I have learned being with my ex-husband, he was very defined with his rules. And I had to work. And after leaving him for 4 years, I learned I would rather be in a place where we're both building each other up. Now, that doesn't mean that I have to be better than you or you better than me. It's just we understand the dynamic. We understand what it is. You understand where I'm at, I understand where you're at, and we keep building, right? What I won't do is go back in the past with people in the past. I can't do that. No matter how much you bring good, you try to bring good now, ain't doing that. Who I am with the future is I would rather be in a place where we're just building each other. Now I have a best friend, and he's gonna watch this, and he's my best friend because he brings me up. He's just my best friend. Like he literally is my best friend. You know, he brings me up.
So he's a guy. So you have a guy best friend. Oh, wait, okay. So guy best friends is your potential lover, boyfriend, husband, whatever. Can he have a female? Can he have a female best friend?
No, he does.
No.
He has female.
I'm talking about your potential partner. Can he have a female best friend?
Yes. I think it would be for him to do that because if we have a problem, and not a best friend that he fucked, that's a difference. A best friend that should have been his best friend.
Have you fucked your best friend?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So double standard.
Well, okay, let's
all right.
that.
How long ago was this with your best friend?
A couple weeks ago. And I don't mean that no disrespect, because I even told him, I'm like, we have to be friends. I can't do that. Because he literally, let me get this straight. And we'll be very honest with their words.
Okay.
He had told me at Gate we were supposed to just be friends. It kind of happened. We were supposed to be friends with benefits. Okay. I stopped it for the simple fact that my little feelings got in a weird place, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, we ain't gonna do that no more. And we haven't since. Because he knew I still had to learn myself and he still had to learn himself. So it is what it is. Now, at the day, when I talk to him, he's just my best friend, my most honest best friend. Yeah, okay, we had sex before. Okay, whatever. But
how many times?
Benefits.
How many times? Twice. And how many times span? Like this happened today and it happened 3 days ago?
2 weeks ago.
No. So the last time you had sex was 2 weeks ago, and the time before that was
another 2 weeks.
So y'all in every 2 weeks intervals. So y'all about due right about now.
I can't.
So wait. So wait. Who made the first move?
Me.
Both times?
Me.
So okay, let's take.
Ask a question.
So let's go back to your potential boyfriend, right? Now your boyfriend cannot or he can have a female best friend.
He can.
He can. And if he slept with her, is it still cool?
Yeah.
All right.
Because
So
there was something that made her his only best friend. Something I understand about myself is what this means. I know, like, he was opening things to myself in my most vulnerable place that really healed me. What?
okay.
What?
He healed you, all right. He healed you. Was it good? Was it good?
No comment. No comment.
Okay. All right.
No
I'm saying,
comment.
do you love your best friend? How long y'all known each other for?
About 2 months now.
2 months. You know him for 2 months, and he's already your best friend.
You want the history to that? Are you willing to understand the history to that?
Give me a 30-second rundown.
Rundown.
30 seconds.
Okay. No. 2 minutes.
45.
Okay.
I got other.
Okay. So I met this best friend when I was just coming out of therapy, just coming out of things, and was really broken when it came to dating. Dead ass. I had been celibate for about 2 years. Met them, and they were alpha male. They were alpha male. And so for me, I became vulnerable with them because they were alphas. And I had dated, and a lot of the people that I dated weren't like that. And they had already told me they were in where they were at. I learned that we were just going to be friends. Like, I didn't want that, but it had to be. And everything in the last 2 months has been nothing but good. So I'm okay with being their best friend for the simple fact that they have been given to me and I've been given to them in their own way.
Okay.
That's how I feel with my dating life.
It's shot o'clock. It's 45 seconds. It's shot o'clock.
I'm done. I was already done.
Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot for that. Throw it back. Throw it back. Oof.
Mm-hmm. That was good. That was good. That was good.
So, you have a Bible in your house?
Yes, I do.
Grab it.
Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm going to pick it up. I forgot where the fuck I put my Bible. Oh, there it is. Sorry. I had to I had to remember it because I've been at work all day. So I had to remember where I threw it when I made my bed. Mm-hmm. All right, baby.
Hold up. Let's see in the camera. That's your Bible?
Yeah.
You hold it in your Bible. Keep it in your hand.
Yep. Of course, I'm going to.
If your best friend call you up and say, I want to sleep with you again, would you do it?
No. No.
So you would never keep the Bible in your hand. You would never sleep with this man ever again.
I can't. Because he's my best friend because we're both getting.
What if he asked you to be in a relationship with you? He said, you know what? I'd rather be in a relationship with you.
I couldn't.
You couldn't.
Because you were already in a place when you sat with me. That was your space. That's how a man is. You never looked at me like that, so why would I?
I mean, people feelings change.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it do matter.
If that's how you were in the beginning, if that's how you were,
he needs to stay consistent.
Exactly.
Okay, is this best friend married? He has a girlfriend?
He's divorcing.
He's divorcing. Where do he live with his wife still, or he got his own place?
He has his own place now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, best friend. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I've been there. So yeah. But so sorry, best friend. I'm so sorry. Do not me for what he's asking me. Please don't, because you know I'm very honest. Lord Jesus, help me, because I'm gonna hear his mouth. I already gonna hear his mouth for you asking me these questions. Yeah, yeah. Okay. No, go back. Take that glass. Take the glass. Thank you.
Salute to honesty and her holding this Bible.
What the? You want me to show you? Because I will.
I know.
Because you know I don't lie. I can't lie.
You can't lie. All
That would be against who I am. All right. Go with the other question. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
I told you it's gonna be real.
Mm-hmm. All right. So there's a new TV show that's on Hulu called Montauk or whatever. Mormon women. It went viral a long time.
Oh my God.
So are you co-starring on that? Or
one, no. Two, I hate the show.
did you watch
saw
it?
the Hulu. No. So I saw the Hulu. What do you call that when they like show that it's going to be on Hulu, whatever, yada yada. I can't watch it because I was a Mormon woman, more a Mormon kid that became a Mormon woman after her having her kid. I don't see it well. Like for me, I literally feel like it's a disgrace. Like it's a disgrace because you're monopolizing this religion because everyone's wanting to know what Mormonism is and this and that and da da da.
Okay, wait. You got 30 seconds to describe what Mormon religion is. 30 seconds. Your answers are kind of long-winded.
For Mormonism is family, life. They like Jesus Christ. They like Joseph Smith and the Book of Mormon.
Okay.
But most of all, family.
Can you marry more than one woman? Can a man marry more than one woman?
No, actually, you will be disgraced if you do.
Okay. So.
However,
okay.
I know the history.
Yeah.
The history?
20 seconds.
The history was in 1920, 30, 40, and 50, and 60. Everyone was dying. All the men were dying from the war. So Mormons would marry their brothers' wives that lost their husbands.
And take care
so the women could be able to survive and take care of their children.
Okay.
And that stopped at 1950.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Oh man. Listen.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on.
Good stuff. Some good stuff. All right.
Didn't I tell you?
So you don't have no type. He could be short, tall, old, young, as long as he's older than 21, and as long as he has a decent job.
And as long as he understands what family is.
Understand what family is. Okay. What ethnicity? You still sticking with the chocolate?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so
at this point is wherever God has me with. I'm very multiracial.
Okay.
As you can see.
Is your best friend Black?
He is. And he tells me I'm very white. I'm Becky. And he'll even put on the comments later.
Did you give him Becky?
At times I had, and at times I would
define what at times.
My Becky is very naive. My Becky is what most Black people would think is very naive and ununderstood. That's what I think my Becky is. The Becky that everyone else goes to is that hard ass, mean ass that just wants to call out the Black folks, blah 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 blah. No, I'm not like that.
I need someone that's watching to describe what Becky means. I need someone to drop in the comments. Whoever's watching, what do giving me that Becky means.
So
moving on.
So my daughter looks just like you. My baby, my middle baby, my best friend looks just like you. She's my best friend. But I just have out with girlfriends that are just as dark as you and said they hate light skinned people. They're Becky's, they're dead. So I'm like, I'm just me. The fuck?
All right. I mean, that's a different, you know. I was talking about Plies. I like that song what Plies said.
Come on, give me another question, boo.
Okay.
All
All right.
but give me a question for you. No, give me a question for you.
What you mean? No, I asked the questions here. You don't dictate this. Everyone has a way they want to be loved. Have you figured out yours? And what are your thoughts about love language?
I understand love language.
Okay.
To actually read the book in my marriage. And it was, I think, mainly, I'm so sorry for this God concept, but it was really God showing me and realizing my marriage was not a love language. I have learned my love language is touch, affirmations, it is laughter, which isn't in the love language. It is, giving them peace, which is not in the love languages. But that's what I have learned what my love language is. I have been single for now about 5 years, and I have learned that affirmations are very big for me. Touch is very big for me, and gifts are very big for me. It's not like how all these other women like, oh, you gotta buy this, and that. I don't care about that. Honestly, I'm one of those that feel bad, even as my best friend. Like I felt bad because they took me out because I hadn't been out for years, and they're like, oh, let's go because you had a bad week. Let's go. I was like, okay. And they spent a lot, and I felt horrible. Like I literally almost damn near cried because that's not like, okay, you gave me, my love language of gifts, but my love language doesn't understand what the fuck that means. Like, are you really being real, or what the fuck? Or am I supposed to have sex with you? What the hell? Like, that's what my brain goes to when it comes to um things, touch and affirmations. It has to come from a very good place. You have to have good energy to give me those affirmations. And so I have done a lot of work in my life to see that is a good affirmation or bad affirmation, is a good place, bad place, whatever it is. That could be male or female. But from dating, it's different because a lot of these men are so hurt, and they may not have done all the work, that it makes it hard for them to have affirmations. Or they had women that were like, oh, my affirmations is giving me things, and they put them under the rug. Like, dear God Almighty, like some of these men have gone under the rug, like done everything for them. I wish, like, I'm one of those. I wish a man had done that for me. I wish. So then I would be able to pick myself up, do what I have to, and here we are.
Okay.
My best friend could tell you, like, that is.
Somebody in the comments on YouTube asks, do you have any pets?
Yes, I do.
What kind of pets?
So I have a cat for my daughter. Her name is Mickey. We got a dog. His name was Max. But that was more so my daughter's dog. And then there's a weird history for the other dog. So I got scammed. Had to see if they're gonna bring me back my money. They left the dog because the dog was in the car, and I'm really big on dogs. I'm like, that's like a little person. Why the fuck you gonna keep in the car? And I left them with me, and the dog's been here ever since, and her name is Daisy. But both dogs love my daughter, like absolutely, utterly love my daughter. I have my best friend 2 years ago, but she died, and now I just get the the kids' best friends, which is 3. I don't like it because I work and I don't like it. I really don't, because they make a mess. They do shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? But I love pets. I love pets because no matter what they or half a person, how you feel, what you feel, they're always gonna be there.
They're always gonna be there. They're great companions. You right about that. You right about that. All right, all right. So yo, that was a bunch of questions from the NY deck. Melissa, it's great having you. Is it all right for us to continue to proceed? You want to proceed with caution? Next set of questions?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Okay.
Let's
All
go.
right.
Let's go. Come on, let's roll.
Sharing personal health information builds trust. Are you comfortable disclosing any existing health conditions that you manage?
Yes, and it has been a scary affirmation. Because it wasn't my doing. It wasn't something I ever knew. But I always do the health scans. I always do the pap smears, pap smears and all those things. I've always done those things. Because even before my divorce, when I was married to him, I always did it. Even after, I always did it. But I learned that the United States is very funny. They don't test for everything, and you just gotta wing it. Like he was like, all right, we're just gonna do everything. Ba ba dee ba. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. It is what it is. Now I have learned there are some things that you have to go to your doctor and be like, hey, test me for this, and this. Half the time those doctors don't do it. No, because everybody lives, they did everybody doses, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, you would rather be honest, right? You would rather be honest. Like, at the end of the day, like, that's what you want. That's what you need. That's what you have in your life. Now, it doesn't matter if it was from you. It doesn't matter anything, but at least you did the work. The one thing I learned in the last 4 years, I have done the work, baby. I've done the work. And it is what it is.
You did therapy work because you're still in therapy. How
About
often do you
graduate, actually?
about to graduate? Well, congratulations. Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Whoop,
whoop.
whoop, whoop.
That's what I'm
Like,
talking
who
about.
graduates from therapy, right? I
She
started
completely
therapy
healed.
before this fucking meeting. Duh.
That's what's up. What did y'all talk about, if you don't mind me asking?
My anxiety of this meeting. The truthfulness.
You smoke weed?
Yeah, I do. I'm not supposed to. We're actually no, I don't. Sorry, DOD clearance. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
You do anything else?
Yeah. Hell nah.
Pop a
Fuck
Molly?
no.
Pop a
And
Molly and
alcohol.
start sweating?
Hell no.
No
Huh?
Molly? No Molly? No ecstasy?
No.
Okay.
No. I have done some things in my 20s and my early 30s.
Talk about it.
No.
What did you do? What did you do in your early 20s?
Actually, my early 30s.
What did you do in your early 30s?
Shit. I can't tell you, actually. I can't, because I'll be discriminating against myself and probably put myself in a very bad place because I have a DOD clearance. So I can't tell you. Baby.
You got a DOD clearance. All right.
Yeah.
So
I flew military planes, duh.
Okay. So somebody on YouTube asks, what type of wine do you drink?
Oh, I don't like wine, actually. For me, wine made me sick. That was my
Malibu.
Yeah, I'm more of the Irishness in me. The Irishness in me is more hard liquor. I can't do wine. I have done wine in my 20s. I was dead ass done for. So I can't really drink wine. My daughter loves wine. She loves drinking wine. I'll have a sip or two, but I'll have a shot or two of
You be getting lit with your daughter.
yes. Baby, we're gonna do it together. Duh.
Oh, okay. All right.
She has to do it with me she can't do it with anybody else. She has to do it with me.
All right. So next question from the yellow card. Proceed with caution. Before getting too involved, it's important to be upfront about finances. Do you have any existing debt do you bring into the relationship, or you have any developed a plan to manage it?
Yes. So it's not that I have planned it. You know, I've been divorced and been a mother of a 14-year-old and now 18-year-old. But in that process, I accumulated some stuff. And I also was something that most men would never think of. I was that girl, that woman that had to deal with child support. I literally had to pay child support for 2 years.
You did? How much you had to pay?
Huh?
How much you had to pay?
About damn near 800.
800 a month?
Yep.
So
and still have the kid.
And so without getting too personal, about how much you make at your job? You can give us a ballpark figure if you want to be exact.
Yeah, see, but me being as truthful as I am, I make about close to 5,000 a month.
5,000 a month. So you make somewhere around 50, 60 a year. You get overtime?
Not right now because I just got out of disability because I just had I had a torn meniscus. So I'm still doing catch up. And then my ex finally stopped going after me for child support at the same time, so I'm still playing catch up.
Damn, that son of a.
It is what it is, baby. At least I'm humble enough with men that have to come to me and say, hey, they have to pay child support, or they had to pay child support.
Yeah,
I'm more humble to them.
You really do got a black baby daddy. Just saying.
Baby. I don't think black men would do that to a woman, like dead ass.
He's just paying you back. He's just paying you back for all the ancestor shit y'all people did.
He mad, so he just go after me, make me look like the bitch. Asshole, like damn, like I'm here, bitch.
Yo, all right.
It's funny to me.
You gotta laugh at it sometimes. It is what it is.
And I thank you for the laugh because that shit's funny. Like I laugh at him even now. Okay, ask me another question. Come on, boo. Go.
So somebody in the comments on YouTube said, if you were a guy, would you date yourself?
My now self? Yeah.
What? Okay.
Because I'm more balanced now. I'm more humble now. I'm more understanding now. Not even with God or things, like I'm very, very different now. Yeah, I would date me. Like when I look at myself in the mirror now, I'm happy to see myself. Like I'm happy. Like, damn girl, you did that. It took me 2.5 years to get here. But baby, I did it. So I want a man that went through his roughness, but still I did it, you know, but not be unhumbled. If you're unhumbled, baby, don't talk to me. If you learn from it and you're humble from it, come on, baby, let's go. But if you're not, you still roughing it, hey, that's what you do.
So another question from YouTube. Steve said, I'm sorry to hear about her injury, but I am curious to know how she tore her meniscus.
Oh, so I left a Section 8 house, and it was just me and my daughter. Work. I had a very, very, very high project. So I moved, didn't tell them, went back to work, and toured a couple of days later. Because I was trying to be the man in my painter place, and I fucked it up. And then I sat there and worked with it for like a couple of months. Just popping 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, just roughing it, and just kind of sat with it until we finished our project. And then once we finished our project, I was like, fuck, like that's when it finally kicked my ass. I was like, shit, fuck, holy shit. Like, I can't get up the stairs, I can't walk, can't do shit. Because by then the ibuprofen wasn't working anymore. So that's where I got injured from overworking myself.
So you did take other drugs except, beyond weed. You pop perks.
Ibuprofen is not perks.
But you said ibuprofen ain't, it wasn't strong enough. So when you went to the doctor to go get healed, they most likely prescribed you what?
I was just popping 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. But I don't do perks. I don't do other drugs.
So man,
and literally,
if I popped meniscus,
baby, you know what I did? Look, you want the honesty?
Yeah.
You want the honesty?
I want the honesty.
You want the honesty, right? So I tore my meniscus. I was in pain. It was hurting. It was this. I used to be a pharmacy tech before I became in aerospace. I knew ibuprofen would help, so I started doing 600 milligrams. It was helping with the inflammation. I could work, but then I was like, "Oh, this ain't doing it." So I went to the doctor. The doctor gave me 800 milligrams. So I would pop maybe 800 milligrams on an empty stomach, work through my 10 hours, and then pop another 800 milligrams. I never did Percocet. I never did Tramadol. I never did any of those.
So you never went to the doctor to... Never? No surgery? No nothing?
No, I did. I did it now. But in those 6 months, did I?
So
no.
When you went to the doctors, right? What type of measures or regimen they put you on?
So they told me I had a torn meniscus. They gave me ibuprofen and physical therapy, but they said I needed surgery. But I need to do physical therapy before surgery. I did it. And I didn't do no extra painkillers or anything. I didn't do any of those. And they were mad at me. They wanted me to. I was like, nah, I'll take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, bitch. Like, that's gonna deal with the inflammation.
Wow.
Like, I ain't taking nothing more. One, Vicodin makes me sick. Tramadol makes me feel weird. And I don't understand why people are on hard ass drugs, because I couldn't do it. Unless I was dying from cancer, like dead ass, dying from cancer, have pain beyond childbirth, then I'll take it. But all I took was ibuprofen.
So you was taking 800 milligram ibuprofen and drinking your Malibu corn syrup.
I drank. I did drink beer at like maybe on a Thursday. After a Thursday of being so hurt, I did. I'm not even gonna lie.
You are one tough ass shit to be. That's all I'm trying to point out. That's what I'm trying to figure out, like how tough you are. God damn, you tough. All right.
Baby, I literally painted planes with a torn meniscus. Who the fuck does that? And that's what I ride on even now.
Your
like
ass.
That's where am where I'm at because I'm like, bitch, who does that? Like, who does it?
All right, we've been on this call for an hour. We gotta hurry up. We're gonna be out here.
All right,
You're gonna have me out here all
let's go.
night. All right. So sharing passwords can be a sign of trust, but it also involves privacy and boundaries. How comfortable are you with sharing passwords for your social media, email, or other accounts or cell phones?
Baby, I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing for me is you have to be accepting to men. So that means you also have to be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Who you are, what you are, how you are, you have to be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Every man that I deal with has to know my socials, has to see my socials, have to look at my socials. Because, baby, I'm the same way I am in my socials as I am in person. My best friend will tell you.
But can you have access to them?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Do you need
This
access? Do you need access to his?
Does he trust me? Am I his wife? If I'm his wife, then yes, I should have access to it. I was married once.
No, I'm
That
asking
was
do
the
you.
one
I'm
thing my
asking do you.
ex
I'm
husband.
asking do you want it? Do you want access? Is that like a mandatory thing?
It's not a mandatory thing.
Yeah.
It's more of if he gives it to me,
He gives it to
then
you.
praise the Lord. You like me. You a split image of me.
Right.
If you don't, then I feel like what's your secret?
Okay.
My ex-husband was like that. He kept all his sources, everything away from me. His bank account. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
So either we can wind down or we can move on to this. Which one you
Move
want to do?
on. Let's go. Let's go.
Move on
Come
to
on.
this.
Let's go.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna. So take a second. Everybody that's watching, if you have questions, any questions, drop it in the chat, and I will answer the question. Because we're gonna be on this call for another 10, 15 minutes tops, and we're gonna be yeah. So let's see here. So this is the red flag indicator. In this deck,
Go ahead. Just speak it.
this
Just
deck
say it.
speaks about more intimacy questions.
Just fucking say. Ask the fucking question,
All
fool.
right. So the first question is, who's responsible for a woman's or a man's orgasm?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it is what the man does and how he is before they have sex and how he acts before you have sex. But I also think it's the woman too on how she perceives life and what she thinks of. Now, the man, if she's with an alpha man, she'll forget real quick. If she's not with the alpha man, then she has to deteriorate a man. I've been with a 3-minute man. And it was because he couldn't grasp like emotions in life or your dick.
Wait, so how long do you need? Like how long amount of time of sex you need?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay,
I can't.
that's fine.
Only it's not because I don't want to, it's just like let me clarify. It depends on the person. Like it really legitly depends on the person.
So your best friend, what was the average time between the two times?
I decline to answer.
Okay. It was good though.
It was. Sorry, best friend. I'm so sorry.
If best friend, if you was on the other side, I'll pound you. You know, you're doing it for the culture. All right.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being too honest. Yeah, my best friend. Yeah.
Can you read this?
It's backwards, boo. You forget you're putting it to the camera.
You're right. At what point in a relationship do you think is appropriate to discontinue using condoms?
I think honestly, when you both feel safe. If you're in a relationship and you, no matter what relationship, and you understand the concept of everybody, you understand that, right? And you can even give the sex, you should do the, oh, this is what I did on my pap smear, this is what you did on your manlyhood, thing, and this is what it is. And it's good, then I think really it depends on the man and the woman. But I also learned, I'm so sorry, best friend. No, actually, I want to say something. I'm so sorry, best friend. I learned something that some men don't want to do the rawness or the nitty gritty. Because if they're not asking a woman, then that feels bad for them. I've never experienced that unless with my best friend.
What? Repeat that.
So men need to understand that even though you may jack off in a woman and may do that, if you didn't ask a woman to do that, then you're still vandalizing. You're vandalizing her.
So if he nutting you, he's pretty much disrespecting you.
If he didn't ask, yeah.
So he needs to ask before he shoot up the club.
Don't you think? Because they could get pregnant.
If you can't get pregnant, you said your tubes is tied, burnt to a crisp. I'm pretty sure your best friend knows that. And he got to ask permission. So question. Did you and your best friend do it raw? Did y'all use a condom?
Did you have one?
The first time or the second time? The second time. So you gave him permission to enter it raw. And why would he need to ask permission to vandalize you, as you call it?
That's how he felt.
I'm asking you, why would he need to ask permission for it?
I guess he felt like he had to.
He asked you permission?
No, he didn't.
So
And that's where he felt bad.
Did you feel bad? Did you feel disrespected? Oh. You know what? Well, I'm gonna ask some questions.
Love you too. I told you I was gonna be raw, fool.
Confusing me.
I'm not confusing you.
It's okay.
Give me another question. Come on.
Well, it's the last question.
All right, let's go. Why do you have to go through your cards? Jesus.
I'm trying to make sure what I can ask and what I can't. This is a question I normally ask without being in the cards. It's 2024, so I gotta ask: are you bisexual?
No.
No.
I look at women. If they look good, I will look at them and give them props.
Mm-hmm.
Being with them, never will I ever.
Mm-hmm.
I will always be with men. My kids actually are gay, some of them. And they had tried to get me to go with girlfriends and things, and I just can't do it.
Can't do it.
Like, I would love a woman's being. Don't get me wrong. I would be next to my man and say, "Oh, she has a big ass or big boobs," and so doesn't mean that I sexualize them. It's just more like I appreciate what they are.
Mm-hmm. So have anybody ever tried to invite you to like a lifestyle community or anything like that? Have you attended any of it? You was never curious? The middle finger.
No, not you. I'm like, fuck them. Like, that's literally what I told them. Like, no. There has been men that tried to make them their second wife. I've had people put me in polygamy or third relationships, whatever.
Okay.
I can't do it. I've had people that wanted me just to sexualize with their partners.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't doing that. Like, I can't do it.
Right.
Like, I have kids that are gay and beautiful and bisexual and beautiful. But for me, as their mama, I can't do it.
All right. So this last question. Have you ever crossed professional boundaries to engage in sexual activities with someone who was providing you? Oh, wrong one. Have you ever had a work wife or a work husband? Have you ever crossed professional boundaries at work?
To be honest, I never understood the work husband, work wife thing. I've never done that.
So you never slept with a coworker?
I will say that
Never
I
dated
may
a
have
coworker?
stop. I may have met people in my workplace, not coworkers, not those things that you're with 100% all the time.
Okay.
But I have met certain people through my work and may have entertained certain things, but they were never in my normal workplace. I don't do work husbands, work wives.
So
I just do.
define entertain certain things. Because somebody at the DOD might see this and they be like, "Oh, we work in total different departments." You know, I like
So this
her.
is the thing.
I like her energy.
Find being with someone that doesn't work under where I work. I'm okay with that. Actually, my best friend, he works in the same place, but works away from me. He's still my best friend. He's still my best friend. Now, I will never, ever, 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 ever will I ever sleep with someone next to me, be around someone that works in my facility. Nah, bitch. Yeah. Now, however, if you go into a meeting or do things and you work with them, you work with them. Now, the thing that you're supposed to do is keep quiet, no matter how that is. No matter if you slept with them or you didn't sleep with them or how that was, you keep quiet. Now, if you be smart with it, doesn't mean that you have to, oh, I'm sucking your dick to get myself in a better place. Nah, bitch, I don't do that. You had good energy, I have good energy. That's what it is. I'm not using you for your place. I'm not doing that. That's not me. Like, we just having good energy. It is what it is. And as long as you leave it there, we leave it out at the door, we good. We peak because I'm like that. Like, leave it out the door. It is what it is. But we're still being blessed with our interaction. Like, maybe God bless around each other, but we not being work buddies or work boyfriend, work girlfriend. What the fuck? Why the names? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, why the names? Like, why? Why can't we just enjoy each other's energy? Why do we have to be work best friends or work girlfriend or boyfriend? Like, why the fuck? That's sorry. I'm so sorry for this. That's Becky shit. Like, that's why I heard it. Because when I was growing up, that's what I heard. Nah, fuck that bitch. Either we cool or we not. We the best friends or we not.
Okay.
We either call each other on shit or we don't.
No, we don't. That part. All right. All right, Melissa. All right. Last couple questions. I usually try to end it off with give some dating advice. Yeah.
Dating advice. For men, be honest. Be who you are. With women, don't be fake. And don't be all about the money. Like, dead ass. Like, men just want peace. Men, y'all just want peace. If that's all y'all want, be honest. Be honest with who you are, right? For me with dating, just be you, boo. Just be you. If you come on my messages after this, or you come on my YouTube after this, it is what it is. I'm gonna be my authentic self. Like what you see, how you see it, that's gonna be. Because for me, it's more about energy.
So the gentleman on the interview yesterday, he said he had to go to a side chick for peace.
Uh, I have tried, like people have tried to make me their side chick for their piece. The thing is, it's the woman's problem because the woman was supposed to tell them to stop it. Because how is a side chick supposed to be a man's piece? Because if where you are is so disruptive, then you need to work on yourself.
So do you believe in side chick etiquette?
I will never ever be a side chick. I have been asked side chick. I have been asked to be the side wife or the second wife. I've been asked those things.
And you said no
And
every time.
I said no. I just can't do it.
So
Now
people just bluntly ask you, yo, you should be my side chick.
So I have people who have tried to trick me into being their side chick. And then when because of who I am, brought the honesty out of them, they were like, "Oh yeah, you're just my side chick." Da, da, da. And I'm like, "Bitch,
what? You the best friend side chick? What?"
No, they literally told like after like a couple dates or whatever, they finally were just honest because I bring out the honesty in people.
Okay.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, you're just my side chick." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna be that bad." Like, nah. I've had those that are struggling in their divorces and marriages, and yeah, I may have slipped and stuff, but I'll be like, "No, I can't do that no more. I can't because I want the best piece in you. I can't. If we are around each other in that broken place, how the fuck are we gonna make something out of each other? Like it's not gonna work."
Okay.
And then I had people who try to make me their second wife.
Okay.
I'm like, bitch, yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
Okay. All right. So last but not least, overall, how you feel about this dating game that I have? All three. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best.
I will give it a 10.
What?
Like dead ass, I'm gonna buy it. I so apologize that I hadn't bought it, but I'm gonna buy it. Only because I think it like all three because it's so raw. Like it's real raw that some people don't always think those things. Like you just put a card out, like, hey, we just doing this. Back. We could be smoking weed, drinking, or just being goofy. Here you go. Here's a question. Like, where we at? Kind of thing. Like, it's the best thing that, and I will be honest with you, as a black man, purpose. Because not a lot of black men would do that. Like dead ass. So I give you credit because baby, you doing good. Like A1. That's like me trying to do this shit I'm about to do. Like, who does
you gonna do it. You go, girl.
Baby.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's it. We done. It was a great live, great interview.
How do you feel, sir?
I feel great.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
And I appreciate this. Like, we good.
We good.
Thank you.
We could do this again in another
I hope so.
4, 5, 6 months. See get an update on your dating status. See if anybody slid in your DMs. Let everybody know how they can find you. How can they find you?
They can find me on Facebook by my name because I'm real, Malisa Slack. Just find me there, and I actually changed everything so you can find me there. I don't really have socials, like I really don't. Like I've been super scared about socials, so the best place you can find me, the realness, the rawness, is on Facebook. When I do open my YouTube channel and my podcast, it's gonna be on Facebook. Like dead ass, like something.
All right. Cool.
Hopefully, if we talk in 6 months, I hopefully have done some art from my wood stuff that I'm gonna be doing. And I'll get to showcase it, you know, after the aftermath, like art, like interaction, and then you get to see like, you know, the positivity you brought to me, and this is what you brought out. Because I have a thing for you. Like I want to build a wood thing for your whole demeanor. And in 6 months, in 6 months, come to me.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to give it to you, and I'm gonna showcase it.
Cool. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. It's exciting. Build me a
Me,
plane.
me
Build me a
me
plane
too.
too.
Of course.
All right, Malisa. Thank you again. Thank you for joining. And till next time. Peace.
Till next time, y'all. Love y'all.
All right.
Deuces.